This is CBC Here and Now.
It's opening night at the 42nd Annual Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Festival at Bannerman Park.
A little wet, but Kate McGillivray is live with what we can expect this weekend. Good evening and welcome to Here and Now. I'm Anthony Germain.
And I'm Carolyn Stokes.
We start tonight with a convicted killer who's being let out of prison, well, at least temporarily.
In 1991, Brian Doyle murdered Catherine Carroll in St. John's, but it was years before he was caught.
Carroll's son and Doyle's childhood friend, Greg Parsons, was initially convicted of the crime. DNA evidence cleared his name in 1998, while a police sting operation eventually led to Doyle's conviction. At
a Victoria, BC hearing today, a parole board granted Doyle escorted temporary absences to attend Alcoholics Anonymous meetings for 3 months. The board says it's the first step in Doyle's reintegration.
Now, Greg Parson was in BC for today's hearing, and Parson gave an emotional victim statement saying that he's withdrawn from society as a result of his mother's murder and his own wrongful conviction.
This has brought unwanted fame, and so I'm a household name in Newfoundland, and it's something that I don't want. And people have the best intentions when they come up to me, but as you heard in there, that's a trigger. If someone comes up and says, "Oh, at least you didn't do it, you got off," and all these kind of statements, it's a trigger. It just brings me right back there again. It's no getting away from it. I'm definitely going to have to recover. This has been such a drain on me now, and preparing for it. This has been months, and I tried to get some psychological help, and basically a psychologist said, "Man, this is too much for me to deal with." This is a huge thing to have to carry for 27 years. My wife and I have been burdened with this.
Now, Brian Doyle was sentenced to life in prison with no chance for parole for 18 years. That would be the year 2021 for the second-degree murder of Catherine Carroll.
More is known tonight about the 4 people killed in a head-on collision on the Trans-Labrador Highway yesterday. A husband and wife traveling south and a pair of brothers heading north all died when their trucks collided on a foggy section of Route 510 just north of Red Bay. Melvin and Estelle Aylward of Labrador City were driving to Port au Choix to visit family. The couple are survived by a 17-year-old son who graduated from high school earlier this year. Richie and Camel Bolger, 2 brothers who worked together as roofers, were traveling to Mary's Harbor for work. Both men were fathers. Richie Bolger was 43. His brother Camel was 45.
Police in Grand Falls, Windsor are investigating the cause of a dumpster fire behind the Scottsburn building. It happened yesterday evening on Hardy Avenue. According to Fire Chief Vince McKenzie, the blaze spread to the rear of the building, but crews were able to stop it from getting inside. Nobody was injured.
Islander RV shut down today in central Newfoundland. The company posted a note on its Facebook page saying it was shutting down its normal operations indefinitely. It's directing all questions to the St. John's operation. This closure of the Grand Falls Windsor location comes after Islander RV found itself in court this week. One of its creditors is trying to force it into receivership. Wells Fargo says it's owed nearly $6 million.
Premier Dwight Ball says Corner Brook Pulp and Paper is in a more competitive position after the United States lowered tariffs on newsprint.
Just 2 days ago, the tariffs were over 35%, and today the worst case scenario is about 9.5%. So we've made, it's been a good day.
The Premier spoke about the tariffs at an event today. The Commerce Department in the United States initially said it would set the new tax at more than 30%, which would have meant an extra $30 million a year for the West Coast mill. But a meeting on Wednesday saw that lower to just under 10%.
We're working hard to even get that last 9.5% removed. If not, Kruger will be very competitive in the newsprint industry nationally and internationally. All of that said, we're still going to look for new markets for our newsprint industry, forestry industry products. But today, Kruger is in a much better spot than they were 2 days ago.
A driver in Spaniards Bay was taken to hospital yesterday after crashing a truck into a house. The pickup went through the intersection of New Harbor Road and Route 70. The driver was taken to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. While there were people inside the home at the time of the crash, no one was hurt. Both the truck and house sustained significant damage. But that's not all. Another driver breached the perimeter set up by first responders and drove into oncoming traffic. That driver was ticketed for failing to yield to an emergency vehicle.
Well, the 42nd Annual Folk Festival kicks off tonight in St. John's, and the festival brings in loads of local talent for 3 days of great music. Here and Now's Kate McGilvery is at Bannerman Park. Kate, I can kind of see it. What's it like down there?
Well, it is pouring down here, but as you can see, the beginnings of the diehards are starting to trickle in and get their spot. We have one hardcore music fan behind me who will not give up her spot for anything. I'm standing here in front of the main stage, so you have to picture this area just packed in a little bit. But they're actually filling up this park with music this weekend. There are 3 other stages. There's a francophone tent where you can hear French language music this weekend. I had the chance to speak to John Drover. He's the president of the Newfoundland and Labrador Folk Arts Society, and I asked him what people can expect this weekend.
So we have everything from oral traditions, dance workshops, instrumental workshops, there's a gospel hour, so just lots of music, lots of storytelling, lots of song, lots of collaboration. It's going to be a wonderful weekend.
Making it all the more wonderful are the big names this festival has lined up this year. So tonight we've got Buddy What's His Name and the other fellas playing. That is a festival first. We've also got the Ennis Sisters, the Masterless Men. Tomorrow night Fred Penner will be here. So it's this huge, huge lineup. And if you come, you're probably going to want to stay for a while. So I got Drover to tell me about what people need to know about the festival going in.
You can pack a picnic. You obviously can't pack any alcoholic beverages. You can't bring your pets, but if you want to pack a snack and you know, some non-alcoholic beverages, you can certainly do that. You can bring a blanket to hang out on the lawn. You can bring your lawn chairs if you want to have a seat.
You may also want to bring an umbrella or a raincoat. I was going to say that the worst of the rain was behind us, but that was a few minutes ago. It looks like might be raining tonight, so you can stay dry with an umbrella. But I don't think that's going to be dampening any spirits here. The festival kicks off officially in 30 minutes. We're going to sing the Ode to Newfoundland, and people are going to be raring to go. Reporting live for Here and Now, I'm Kate McGilvery in St. John's.
Moving from the Folk Festival to Mount Pearl, where hundreds are hoping to win a Chase the Ace fortune. It's the 42nd week of Chase the Ace festivities, and this week's jackpot brought some of the biggest crowds yet. All proceeds from the draw are going to the Mount Pearl Sport Alliance. So far, more than $300,000 has been raised. CBC's Andrew Sampson swung by to see what all the hype is about.
Knew that there was an expectation of it getting this big, yes, but we never ever thought that we'd get through the summer.
I'm hearing 135,000. I'm really hoping that it continues to grow, but it's really great so far. So hopefully, and it's very exciting for us as the organizing committee and being a part of it because everyone's so excited. It's such a positive thing.
42 weeks of buying tickets. How much do you reckon you spent so far?
Not much, because I won the 50-50 in week 3.
How much did you win then?
$245. So I've been playing for free basically the whole time.
What are you going to do when you win the money?
Take a vacation.
Where are you going to go?
Mount Pearl.
Mount Pearl. Dream big.
I'll probably go to Texas too.
What am I going to do? I'm going to spend it.
Every nickel.
Every nickel.
What do you hope to do with your winnings?
To win the whole thing, and then I'm going to go wild spending it.
Memorial University's new science building is poised to be a guaranteed moneymaker for the province. Well, at least according to Premier Dwight Ball and Liberal MP Seamus O'Regan. The pair toured the multi-million-dollar site today, and Here and Now's Malone Mullen was there.
5 years, tons of steel and massive glass plates, 120,000 square feet. The result, eventually, will be MUN's biggest investment in 60 years. A science utopia flaunted to high-rolling government investors earlier today. This will be the atrium, big enough to house one of 2 blue whales that washed ashore on the west coast 4 years ago. One ended up in Toronto, the other, after months steeped in manure, is coming home. It's all part of a grand vision, a flashy, modern memorial university, a contender on the world stage. That's a welcome change from the aging building that now houses MUN's labs.
Any sort of advantage that you can get, especially a visual advantage, plays off. Having a blue whale in the atrium is not just a decoration. It's also it's who we are, and it will set us apart.
There's more. A chemical superhighway will shoot toxins and corrosives needed for experiments through tubes across the length of the building. And engineers will mix and mingle with biologists in the same facility. Politicians hope all these high-tech improvements will one day lead to more cash for a university in the midst of constant cutbacks.
This is a centerpiece for the university, but it's much more than that. It's a centerpiece for the province as well.
A centerpiece with a $325 million price tag, some of which covered by the feds, who remain optimistic about the building's income potential.
This $99 million that the federal government is putting towards this building was one of the first decisions that we made when we got elected. Because it just made so much sense. We need a building of this structure to show our ambition as a province. We need to build on our strengths, and we have significant strengths in science and technology and engineering.
It'll take 2 years before we see the fruits of MUN's labor. Until then, more banging, beeping, and dust, and hope for a solid return on a big investment. Malone, CBC News, St. John's.
weather update is brought to you by Take Charge Business Efficiency Program. Over 570 businesses have saved energy and taken charge of their bottom line. Find out how you can too.
Well, if you're watching the show a little earlier, I'll let you in on kind of an inside secret. When it's really pouring, we get all of our summer interns together, and whoever draws the smallest straw gets the assignment. And as you saw, Kate McGilvery was the lucky winner.
She did a great job. Great job.
She did, yeah.
And it is pouring rain down there now, but it should start to clear soon. I think the worst of it is kind of happening right now. I'll get to that in a second. But before we get to that, just want to remind you of a story from a few weeks ago. Do you remember the swarm of bees that were saved from the Avalon Mall? And Paul Dinn of Adelaide Beekeeper Farm saved them. Well, today we got an update from Paul on how all those bees are doing. Just have a look at this video.
Hi folks, it's Paul Dinn with Adelaide's Newfoundland Honey. I just wanted to give you an update on the Avalon Mall hive. And I just found the queen, and I'm just going to show her to you right now. She's a beauty. What a beautiful looking queen. Let's get a close up here. There she is. Everybody see her? She's just going around.
It's the big one, right?
She's actually laying an egg there.
Laying eggs.
And she's done a lot of them actually. A queen can lay up to 2,000 eggs a day. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update and let you know how they're doing, and lots of beautiful bees here in Adelaide's Newfoundland Honey. Thanks.
They're amazing creatures, right?
I've never seen a queen bee before.
Now you have.
Now I have. I thought that was really interesting.
Good to get the update, thanks.
Yeah, for sure. So now let's have a look at the weather. I'm going to start with some current temperatures. It's fairly cool out there now in St. John, 16 degrees. Still warm though in central areas. Things are going to be cooling down a bit in the east overnight tonight with this northerly wind that we're getting. Those are the showers that are currently affecting most of the Avalon Peninsula and making the folk festival a little bit damp at the moment. But as you can see here, the showers are kind of at their worst right now. Should start to clear off. This is 10 o'clock, so maybe by 10 we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, so hopefully they will push out quickly. As for the rest of the province tonight, looking pretty clear on the island outside of the easterly portions, and Labrador looking at a lovely clear evening overnight tonight. Some cooler temperatures though, 9 degrees as the overnight low in Lab City. In St. John's heading down to 12 degrees, about 5 millimeters of rain expected with the system that's passing through, and in central areas really dipping down as well, 11 degrees as the overnight low tonight. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, oh, and thank you, Ann Madden, for sending in this lovely photo of the bee. When you wake up tomorrow morning in the St. John's area, it's going to be a cool start to the day, 12 degrees with some cloud, and cool temperatures for most of the island. Western Newfoundland looking at 16 to start the day, and some cooler temperatures as well for Labrador tomorrow. So for tomorrow, most of the weather action is going to be on the island with some scattered showers in the west and central areas. The Avalon Peninsula looking pretty good. If you're in St. John's, you're going to start the day with mainly cloudy skies and 12 degrees. And the winds will start to change a bit throughout the day. We could get up to about 21 degrees, much cooler along the coast though. And as we head into the evening hours, 15 degrees. For the nighttime. And for the rest of the island, along the southern Avalon, they're looking at cloudy skies and some cooler temperatures. But as we head west, things warm up significantly. 27 degrees as the high in Gander, with a chance of some showers throughout the day. Chance of showers as well on the west coast. You can see those winds are pretty light coming from the east at 10 kilometers an hour. As we head up to the Straits, Mary's Harbor looking quite nice with lots of sunshine tomorrow. Few showers possible for the St. Anthony area, and the rest of Labrador looking just fantastic. Mostly sunny skies for the west, a little bit more cloud cover along the coast there, but some nice warm temperatures. So Saturday night into Sunday, we're looking at another system come through, and yeah, gonna see a few more showers for western portions of the island as well as for central. We could see a sprinkling of showers as well in the east. Temperatures staying a little bit on the cool side, 20 degrees as the high in the east, mid-20s there for central areas, but another great day for Labrador, 27 degrees with sun and cloud in eastern Labrador. Labrador, 26 in the west. So lovely day shaping up for Sunday. So as we head into a Monday morning, you can see that system continues to bring some wet weather to the island. Some more showers expected for the east, 20 degrees as the high still on Monday, and cloudy with showers for central and western portions of the island. And for Labrador, things are going to change a little bit, still going to stay fairly warm, but we are looking at some showers pushing through. And that is your forecast. Anthony, back to you.
Thanks, Carol. Well, from folk music to lantern festivals, there's certainly lots to do and see in St. John's this weekend. The downtown Busker Festival runs until Sunday night, and I can tell you I just got a tweet pointing out that the Busker Festival is under a rain delay because of the weather, so it's going to start at 7 o'clock right at the end of Here and Now tonight for you Busker fans. Now, with those buskers, of course, you can find performers of every kind on just about every street corner, and one of them is a local spray paint artist, Alex Wilkie. So we decided to ask him to show us just how it's done.
My name's Alex Wilkie. I'm a local spray paint artist. At the Busker Fest this weekend, I'm going to be out about spray painting, doing pieces for people, custom made. You can pick your own colors and I'll throw up a painting for you. It only takes me about 4 to 5 minutes.
Doesn't the food taste a little strange to you?
Classified as spray paint art. Graffiti is a little different. A lot of spray paint for street art, a lot of it is done for speed painting. So for Busker Fest, it's kind of a neat thing. You know, you can come check it out, stop for 4 or 5 minutes. It might look like just a few sprays on some poster board at first, but then before you know it, you got a whole scene in front of you. Doing it in front of a live audience, it has that extra bit of flavor to it. It's always a lot of fun just seeing people's reactions to things. My favorite thing is always removing the bowl from the table to show the planet what it's going to look like, because it's unique every time. Also making pieces specifically for people, using their favorite colors to match their room or what have you.
Doesn't the food taste a little strange to you?
That's funny. Here's our viewer photo of the day. I just love this one. It looks a bit comical to me with the way the birds are positioned.
One of them's got a bit of attitude, right?
The other one's just looking right at the camera.
Here's my back. Bay Bulls, that's my guess.
You're wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, good guess though. I'll tell you where this was taken after the break. Welcome back to Here and Now. Wildlife biologists are calling it a dream come true.
More than 30 of North America's largest mammals are back in the Rockies, roaming freely in the backcountry for the first time in 140 years.
Plains bison are now grazing along the eastern slopes of Banff National Park. It's part of a 5-year project by Parks Canada to reintroduce the species to the region.
Big animals.
Wow.
With beautiful shots. Now, a year and a half ago, you might recall, just 16 of these bison were airlifted and released in an enclosed environment deep in the park. And since then, the herd has almost doubled. It's grown to 31. And this week, the gates were opened and the bison will now coexist with dozens of other species, and those include predators, wolves, lynx, and bears.
They were on the brink of extinction in 1880 after about 100 years of overhunting.
There they go. Oh, give me a home. Nice shot. Is that a drone, you think?
I think so.
All right. Yeah. Good story.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's Friday, and we're doing this a little bit earlier than we normally do because the news portion of Here and Now is a half an hour tonight.
Right.
And then we have the Parkway sessions coming up in a few minutes.
Great music for you.
Yeah, but for now, we're going to see who's celebrating birthdays and anniversaries.
Congratulations to Leo and Cynthia Drodge from St. John's, who will be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on Sunday. And a happy 50th anniversary as well to Willis and Nora Rose from Stephenville. They're celebrating today. Birthday greetings to Lavinia Ginn of Stoneville, who celebrated her 92nd birthday on July the 26th. And a happy 53rd wedding anniversary to Patsy and Jimmy Powell in St. John's. Emmanuel and Louise Young in Burgeo celebrating their 61st wedding anniversary on July the 31st. Love from their 6 children, 24 grandchildren, and 26 great-grandchildren.
Wow, congratulations to Pleeman and Sadie Rimmer of Lewisport. It's their 62nd wedding anniversary. They celebrated on August 1st. Happy 52nd anniversary wishes to Howard and Rose Banks of Hampton. Congratulations to Janetta and Gilbert O'Keefe of Stephenville Crossing. They celebrated their 61st anniversary on July 29th. And it's a golden anniversary for Baxter and Maxine Quinton of Random Heights. They celebrated yesterday. Happy 91st birthday to Donald Sweetapple of Glovertown South. We're told he still mows his own lawn.
Apparently. And a happy 90th birthday to Doug Andrews in St. John's, who celebrated his birthday on Wednesday. And a happy 95th birthday to Rita Perry of Bloomfield. She celebrated with family and friends on Wednesday, and apparently they cleaned up her kitchen afterwards. Fred and Florence Anderson of Mount Pearl celebrate their 70th wedding anniversary on Sunday. Congratulations. And a happy 99th birthday to Olive Strugnell from Pooch Cove. Best wishes from family and friends. And birthday greetings going out to William Squires of Sibley's Cove. His 90th birthday is tomorrow.
Happy 61st wedding anniversary to William and Anne Rowe of Chance Cove. They celebrated on July 31st. Happy 50th wedding anniversary to Jim and Beulah Gruchy of St. John's. William and Beverly Radford of St. John's celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary on Thursday. They started off as high school sweethearts and still going. Happy 54th wedding anniversary to Palma and Winston Pretty of Shearstown. Happy 55th wedding anniversary to William and Loretta Mackey of Melrose. They celebrated on July 29th.
And happy 54th anniversary today to Oakley and Elsie Johnson of North Harbour, Placentia Bay. Love and best wishes from family and friends. And a happy 57th anniversary today to Harold and Penny Duffett of Catalina. Heb and Wilma Moulton of Buren will celebrate 50 years of marriage on August the 7th. Congratulations. Congratulations as well to Rita and Jack Janes. It's their 55th anniversary today. And a happy 60th wedding anniversary to Scott and Lydia Wheaton of Fredericton in Labrador. That's my bad now. I think that's Fredericton on the island. But either way, congratulations.
And coincidentally enough, Fredericton is right around where this viewer photo of the day was taken. This was taken in
where are we going?
Well, near Fogo Island. It's called Storehouse Islands, and Fredericton is just around that area.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Christopher Payne sent that in, and he said Storehouse Island.
So if this was the nature court of law and it was a lineup, you could easily pick the guilty one who doesn't want to be identified. Stand forward, number 5. It's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah, I love it. And I love the little one in front just staring directly at the camera.
Yeah, so cute, but I don't understand. I remember someone described this to me once as a flying potato, the least aerodynamic bird in the world. But they're certainly beautiful and cute, no question.
Well, that's it for Here and Now tonight. Our next half hour is our summer series called Second Look, where we bring you some of the best content we've produced over the past year.
Right, and tonight it's the Parkway Sessions' first broadcast last October featuring Fretboard Journey, Rough Hands, and Steve Maloney. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Good night.
Like forever since we've been together, and I know that you're hurting, I know that it's worth it.
My name is Dwayne Andrews from Carbonear, Newfoundland.
Craig, and I'm from Burgeo, Newfoundland.
My name is Sandy Morrison, I'm from Henry Street. My name is Gordon Quinton, and I'm from Windsor, Newfoundland. When I was growing up, we had a bunch of old Hank Snow records, and he was my first favorite guitar player. I liked the tone of his guitar. He's a big Martin D28, and I loved the tone the way he was playing. And then later on, when I came to St. John's, I got into folk music, hearing Gordon Lightfoot and those people, you know.
Yeah, for me, definitely a big influence is Django Reinhardt, the jazz guitarist. But also, I mean, and the music from here, of course, you know, good old Emile and Rufus and, you know, and the fiddle tunes. And Sim and I, you know, growing up too, there was a lot of the Newfoundland country sound floating around from, you know, between the radio and the 8-tracks and the cassettes and whatnot.
country guitar players. Like Smiley Bates was a big one as a kid. Definitely tried to learn how to flat pick like that. Like Mark Knopfler and Albert Lee is a country guitar player that just really made me work hard to be better at it.
Everything influenced me. I've been, everything. But in real life, my cousin Jim Hennessy played in a band called the Ravens, which was a huge influence. Because even before I know how to play the guitar, he'd be taking me out to gigs with them, and you'd be watching the lifestyle. And the other big guy was Ralph Walker, who I played with for years, and who I learned everything that I know about jazz from. Advice I would give kids these days is to remember that it's all right to be a local musician. Like, you don't have to actually make it to the top to have a career in music, right? You can just stay home and be a musician.
The main thing is to have fun with music, but if you're going to do it full time for a living, you have to have a really strong commitment to it and practice a lot and try to be original. That's what I'd say, but it's not easy. But if you want to do that, go for it.
My name is Luke Tremblett. I'm from St. John's. First instrument I started playing was violin in grade 4, and then I started learning guitar in grade 6.
And I can feel your waves crashing down over me. Anytime or place, and you say you're never gonna leave. So cool, found you right when I stopped looking.
Really look up to musicians like Neil Young. Used to sing a lot of him when I was little, and I really enjoyed rock bands like the Kings of Leon and the Killers.
Whoa, feels like forever since we've been together, and I know that it's hurting. I know that you're worth it. Never say never, and all of these things I know. Show me what you owe me forever. Come and lay me down forever, and I won't mind. Never seemed to fond together, but you see that I'm fine. Oh, it feels so good to finally give up to someone just my type. It's not coincidence the grass got so green as soon as you put your feet on my side. On my side. Feels so right. Feels like forever since we've been together, and I know that you're hurting. I know that it's worth it. Never say never. With all of these things I know. Show me what you owe me forever. You're overthinking and under-drinking and getting lost in time. With your covert stealth and your online wealth, I can see me getting left behind. And I know that it's hard to fall it all in line, but you fall it all in line. Feels like forever since we've been together, and I know that you're hurting. I know that it's worth it. Never say never, and all of these things I know. Show me what it feels like forever since we've been together, and I know that you're hurting. I know that it's worth it. Never say never, and all of these things I know. Show me what you owe me forever.
My name is Grant King and I'm from St. John's. Started playing guitar when I was 14.
Ashley Chalmers, I'm from Montreal. Well, I realized the other day I've been playing for 20 years and it scared me. So that would be 20 years ago, 16 I started.
Ian Murphy from St. John's, Newfoundland. I started on guitar when I was around 10 or 11. I had an old acoustic that I used to play on, but then I picked up other instruments, and mostly guitar and bass.
I like classical music and I like electronic music as well, all kinds. So, and jazz, like proper jazz. Pop music, geez, I don't know. I like everything. There's good and bad in all of it, right?
I like pretty much most of the music that my peers frown upon. Gangster rap, pop music, death metal, anything classical, improv, whatever. I like it all, really.
I mean, there's so much different kinds of music and so many different genres of music that inspire what we play, and I think in this trio we take all the music that we like and sort of filter it through a guitar trio format, and it all kind of comes out from there.
For someone just starting out in the business, you guys have been at this a few years.
Yeah.
What advice would you give a kid just starting out?
I think just play honestly. Just be honest in what you play.
Yeah, I think if you're honest and play music that you want to play, it'll connect with people and they'll appreciate it and you'll find an audience.
For me, I think I would say don't forget what made you want to play music in the first place and never lose sight of that, because the moment you do, you start to not enjoy yourself as much.
is Steve Maloney, and I'm from St. John's, Newfoundland. The disenchanted age, sweeping over, glazed and cornered, caught between the ripple and the rock, always carrying on, playing the song, whichever way they want. I tend to gravitate towards like singers that I really like Frank Sinatra, or Sam Cooke, Jeff Buckley, Joni Mitchell, Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden. Also have a little love for jazz and contemporary music in that sort of vein, but generally vocally driven stuff and folk music. Dust on dust wiped over finds them stuck, caught in the day, a moment and place, tethered to a past life gone adrift. So hard to find everything that the middle ground provides, bending towards the light. So hard to find, so hard to find, so hard to find, so hard to find, so hard to find it, so I've gotten the habit of using suggestions through streaming platforms and finding a lot of new music that way, but generally gravitate towards what someone's doing musically with their voice. If it's interesting, I tend to get interested. And also just generally have always had sort of a love for folk music, bare bones arrangements, voices, and an instrument or two. I really love that. A conversation is cold and dim underneath the sea of noise and shattered confidence, and in the distance there, leaking out, is a thread of light amongst the endless dark. So practice forgiveness and never hate. Reach out and help, don't just look the other way. When all your strength is nearly gone, hold on. For we all belong. We didn't even really give it much thought leaving high school, like what I was going to do with the rest of my life, sort of thing. I was just, you know, music was always there, and it was always sort of second nature just to gravitate towards it.
A common ground has turned to sand, slipping quick, taking all we learn from it. So take a minute to feel your heart. Know that all of us here live and share that part. So practice forgiveness and never hate. Reach out and help, don't just look the other way. When all of your strength is nearly gone, hold on. For we